of Quantum Leap starring Raymond Lee. Also really big films like Captain America, The First Avenger, Transformers, Spider-Man, Fate of the Furious, and Hobbs and Shaw. A little trick we use on these windows, we use something called forced perspective, and with forced perspective, basically the further away something is to the human eye, the smaller it appears. So our windows on the bottom we make a little bit bigger. The higher up you look, we make them a little bit smaller. This tricks your eye. It makes you think the buildings are taller than they really are. Gives cameras the sensation that these buildings are as tall as New York buildings, when they're not really. They're a little over 50 feet tall. This area immediately to your right we call London Square because it looks like Parliament, but down that street to your right, there's actually some set decoration down there. I think for Quantum Leap, they've been in there filming recently. The street down there, that was Brownstone Street. That's where Jim Carrey lived in Bruce Almighty.
Raise the dog! I'm in the shower! Inside bad, outside good. Inside bad, outside good.
Oh, you're done now. B-E-A-U.
Brownstone's also where Mindy lived on the Mindy Project. It was used in Gone Girl starring Ben Affleck, and in the 90s it was used for Newsies and Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. And all these bricks you see to your right, none of those are real. Most of the bricks and stones used in our backlit sets are either made out of foam rubber, so they're soft and squishy bricks when you touch them, or they're made out of a fiberglass exterior. We want to be able to change the looks of our sets kind of quickly and cost effectively because we want to reuse them in a ton of different stuff. We don't want you recognizing them. So we just have the basic structures of the buildings and we decorate the exteriors however we need, whenever we need. And we call our metro sets New York, but they can be any city we need them to be. So for Hairspray Live, they were Baltimore, and for the Blues Brothers, they were Chicago. Creative design was supervised by none other than Oscar award-winning director.
I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in the picture. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Yes, everybody, make sure you've got your glasses. Also, make sure you've got a good hold on all of your belongings. Once we go in, there's no telling what's going to happen to us in there. If something falls off the tram, it's hard to get it back in one piece. Remain seated at all times. Please, no use of flash, and enjoy the ride.
We really put a lot of thought into building the character and personality, and he's so much more than a monster. In fact, he's not a monster. He is an incredibly majestic, ancient creature. He's a force of nature. He's old, he's wise, he's proud, he's fierce, and obviously he has a heart. The most important feature with Kong are his eyes. Kong's eyes are wonderfully expressive, they're full of emotion.
And if you saw Jurassic World, you will definitely recognize the gyrosphere. The sphere part looks like it's missing, but it was never really there. In the film, it was CGI, computer-generated imagery. In our Jurassic Park films. Ooh, Jurassic Park, let's go there.
To Jurassic Park.
What do we do? The picture cars and props and set pieces on either side of the tram were used in Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park films. Fans of the Lost World Jurassic Park might recognize the mobile lab unit that's to your left. That's the same one that dangled over a cliff in the film. We do keep some dinosaurs back here. Keep your eyes peeled. They're in their cages? Oh no. Oh, that cage is empty. Oh, so is that one. Uh-oh. They might have gotten out. So that mobile lab unit we passed back there, I said it dangled over a cliff in the film The Lost World, but the cliff wasn't really a cliff. It was actually a parking garage on Big Greens from our greens department. And watching that, you probably noticed the lighting's dark, they use rain, weather plays an important role in setting the right mood for a scene. But when we need to create the weather, it is an interesting challenge. So we're in Old Mexico right now. It's a gorgeous day outside, but it's raining. You can see that rain's not real. It's kind of only happening on the left side of the tram. That rain is the result of an overhead sprinkler system. It's just shooting the water up in the air, then it falls down to the earth in a natural-looking way, just using gravity. On screen, this looks real. It's exactly how we create rain.
It's raining.
However, this is a really old part of our lot. We're actually not supposed to let this effect go on for too long. Weird stuff's happened back here before. So guys, can we
You're gonna have a flash. Yeah, water.
Your break. Are you guys back? I'm thinking back. Everybody hold on. We had a flash flood. That one wasn't real either though. That's recycled water. They release from tank. Oh, next was also being seen in Nacho Libre with Jack Black, Three Amigos with Steve Martin, Martin Short, Chevy Chase, and Criminal Minds Beyond Borders. But we're across the border now onto the streets of the Old West. Welcome to 6 Points, y'all. So Old Western TV shows and film shot back here. Seabiscuit starring Tobey Maguire used it. Call of the Wild starring Harrison Ford. But also Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio worked back here on Quentin Tarantino's film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But here's another old Western that's shot back here.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon. Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon. Now look here. Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 Points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal lot.
I hear this where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot you.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now what say you mount up and get out of town when we get good?
All right. Well, I'll see you again, pal.
Or you can count on me, pal. Now get it.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We just have to calm down, that's all.
And this area is called 6 Points because we have 6 streets back in the silent film era when sound did not matter. A different film could be shot on each street at the exact same time. So our tour is now at about the halfway mark. I'm required to remind everybody to stay seated. Remember, if you need assistance, pull the red emergency cord, and I'll be back there to help you out. So as we leave the Old West, look across this water. You'll see some sound stages. Those are newer sound stages. That is where the voice now films. And here's a message from Kelly Clarkson.
Hey, what's up, Studio Tour? I'm Kelly Clarkson from
One of those sound stages. That's actually the Black Lagoon from the creature from the Black Lagoon. And that is very appropriate because now we are headed towards Little Europe. Little Europe is where a lot of the original monster movie films shot their exterior scenes, like the original Frankenstein, the original Dracula. Universal basically invented the monster movie genre back in the late 20s, early 30s when America was going through the Great Depression. But modern day audiences recognize Little Europe as The Good Place, the NBC comedy that starred Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. So fans of that show will recognize the grassy area to your left. That's where all those neighborhood meetings took place. Coming up around the corner to your left, you'll see the train station they used a lot.
You, Eleanor Shellstrap, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
So that's what Little Europe looked like, bright, shiny, new, and in color for The Good Place. But here's what it looked like in black and white for the original Frankenstein films. Soundstage because it's 2 stories. There's a scene built above us. Anyways, sometimes you get tremors. Okay, everybody hold. Look at the back streets. Okay. Alright, I think it's over. Let's get out of here before the water main breaks. That thing breaks. All of that really was used on the function alone, so. Well, that was super duper stressful. After that stress, I think we've earned ourselves a vacation. Let's go somewhere cool, calm, and peaceful, a place where nothing bad ever happened. Ooh, that billboard looks so nice. Let's go there. Amity Island, what a great idea, nothing bad ever happened there. Okay, now I'm lying. That's where that really mean shark from Jaws was. But we got nothing to worry about. They caught him. He's hanging up right over there. And my buddy George is out there in the water by the boat doing a sweep, making sure everything's okay. And he's gonna pop up, give us the thumbs up, and that means if we want, did we not catch the right shark? George, maybe you can get out of the water and get into the boat. George, can you hear me? George! know who had a lot of guts being out there. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if you want to go somewhere safer, further down the pier. Let's hide behind the gas tanks. We'll be safe behind the gas tanks. All right, keep your eyes open for any movement out there.
I'm still watching it.
Is everybody okay? Anybody get eaten? Other than my buddy George. Buddy George. I got one big head. Like I said, sharks really old. You all know who is going to pop up like that. The chicken ranch is what we call a practical set. That means it's a real house on the inside, but you see the facade behind it, the yellow house, just how fake it is as we go around the back of it. But why talk about one little house and facade when we can talk about an entire neighborhood, especially one of the most famous neighborhoods in the entire world? Everybody, welcome to Wisconsin. The Yellow House was home to the Hardy Boys in the 70s, and it's used on Mindy Kaling's Netflix show, Never Have I Ever. The Purple House is the original 1313 Mockingbird Lane, home to the Munsters from the 1960s. And then the beige house after that, that's where Jimmy Stewart lived with a 6-foot-tall rabbit named Harvey in the film Harvey. And here's some other productions that have used this street. The Fast and Furious films. Kind of looks like somebody's got a pretty cool car. The Psycho House. And am I Psycho? Or did I just like, yeah, that's Norman Bates. What's he doing?
Close your eyes in it.
Hey, I didn't see anything.
Uh-oh, run!
Okay, we're going right on in. Super rude. Pulling on in. No, we're leaving. We're going. We're going. The neighborhood where Tom Cruise hides out the film. On your left, that's a real 747 airplane.
Wow, the airplane.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision of Stephen.
And so, again, to sit down to talk about the world. Well, Fran, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Down closed. Robbie, get in. Get in.
So we're now about 10 minutes away from the end of the tour. Just a reminder, pull the emergency cord if you need assistance, otherwise remain seated. So Universal's been honored to work throughout the years with such generation-defining directors as Spielberg and
Collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Planet, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jude Park.
What happened to the horse?
Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Share. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why then? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the hospital. What's a better miracle? Welcome to the world of no.
Oh, it's a
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, the movie Nope?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to take the advice and get out, but now we're getting a message.
Two things, sweet cheeks. One, there's a high-value witness from the Federal Protection Program aboard your vehicle. And two, an international crime syndicate led by Owen Shaw is honing in on this vehicle to take that witness out. Shaw's as ruthless as they come. They'll stop enough until the day is target. Every living soul on this vehicle is in serious danger. Other than that, enjoy the ride.
Okay, thanks. So this is where he wants us to hide, but here's a party going on next door. Sounds fun. You don't need to put on your 3D glasses yet, but have it ready. Is just be prepared, remain seated, and we will wait further instruction.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you from Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone.
What's our number?
Yeah, turn it off.